I'm Laura.
And we're going to be starting with the Euro-US technical analysis.
Euro inched lower against the US dollar on Wednesday, decreasing the price of the pair to less than 1.1800. Ahead of the release of Nondefense Capital Goods Order ex-aircraft news, the technical bias remained bullish since the price of the Euro-USD pair marked a higher high in the recent upside move.
Right. Now, the Euro-US is currently trading around the 1.1714. And you need to keep an eye on the following support levels. If you look at the chart closely, you'll see the first support is at 1.1656, which is a horizontal support level. Second support is a psychological level of 1.16 even. Finally, the third support is the 1.1519, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci level. Now, on the upside, the Euro-US might find the following resistance levels a little bit difficult to overcome. The first resistance is at 1.1806, which is the upper trend line R. Second resistance is at 1.1849, which is the confluence of a trend line and a horizontal resistance area. Finally, the third resistance is the psychological level of 1.19 even.
I will move on to the U.S. Non-Defense Capital Goods Order excluding aircraft news. The U.S. Census Bureau is scheduled to release stats concerning the non-defense capital goods orders, excluding aircraft news, on Friday, which is the September 25th, 2020. The stats for the U.S. non-defense capital goods reflect the estimate cost of orders for the manufacturing of durable goods received by manufacturers. Durable goods means those items that are expected to last for a minimum of 3 years, excluding the defense item and aircraft. Owing to the involvement of large capital investment in durable goods, the figure for non-defense capital goods order ex-aircraft are considered as an important economic indicator. Generally speaking, a higher reading suggests a bearish market for the Euro-USD and vice versa.
Now, in conclusion, given the economic outlook for the Euro-US over the past few days, selling this pair at the current levels might yield some good returns in the short to medium term trading. Now, let's move on to the pound-yen analysis. Laura?
The Great Britain pound nosedived against the Japanese yen on Wednesday, decreasing the price of the pound-yen pair to less than 134.00. Ahead of the release of Britain's market services PMI news, the technical bias remained bullish since the price of the pair marked a higher high in the recent upside move.
Now, the pound-yen is currently trading around the 133.60 with a few support levels you can see clearly on the chart. Now, support one is at 132.94, which is the low of July 1st this year, so that was some time ago. Second support is the 131.95, a horizontal support zone. And finally, the third support is the psychological level of 131 even. Now, on the upside, the pair might come across a few hurdles at the following resistance levels. At resistance 1 is the 134.73, which is the upper trend line R. Second resistance is the 135.16, the confluence of a trend line and a horizontal resistance area. Finally, the third resistance is the 135.98, a major horizontal resistance level. The technical bias remains bullish as long as the 129.56, a key horizontal support area, remains intact.
Next will be the Britain Market Service PMI news. The Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply and the Market Economics is about to release the number concerning the market PMI services on September 23rd, 2020, which is today. The numbers for market service PMI reflects the overall economic condition of the services sector of the country. The figure is derived after considering the level of sales and employment within the country, primarily in the service sectors. It is worth mentioning here that the market services PMI doesn't affect the GDP of a country as much as the manufacturing sector does. Therefore, higher values are required to predict the price direction of the pair. Generally speaking, reading above 50 is considered positive for the pound-yen and vice versa.
Well said, Laura. Considering the overall price movement of this pair in the past few days, buying the pound against the yen around the current levels should be avoided. And as always, when trading, trade with only what you can afford to lose, and always apply strict money and risk management techniques.
Please don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, and Instagram. There's a lot for us to teach.
Until tomorrow, have a good time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.